guys, it's Amber. Welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to be here doing something a little exciting. I've done only one of these videos before. I'm probably going to do so many more of these when the holiday season comes and when I have a little bit more birthdays. And it is a gift wrapping. My really good friend is going to be a maid of honor at a wedding, and she wants me to wrap these boxes. A bridal shower, she can bring all the gifts in these and make them, you know, more dressy, pretty. I'm gonna do 2 boxes, and these are gonna be 2 wrapped boxes that are open face. I hope that you can see those that are open face as opposed to like a closed box. So these are gonna be open and she's gonna be able to put product in and have them like really cutely displayed. My first wrap job is gonna be with like a glittery paper. It's very beautiful, and it's like cakes and cookies and ice creams, super cute. And then my second box is gonna be with this really pretty floral. The first box I'm going to walk through step by step on how to wrap the box, and then the second one I'm just going to repeat the exact same steps and speed it up. I hope you're in for a treat, and I hope you get some really great ideas on how you can present a package or just a box. You can even wrap a box and put in your bathroom or put in your bedroom, you know, put in your linen cabinet just to dress it up. I'm gonna try to be as least wasteful as possible. So I like to put the paper down and pretty much get an idea on how I want it to be wrapped. The sides are gonna go up and over, and I pretty much will have enough room. I don't know if she wants it to be wrapped so the cakes and cookies, I mean, honestly it doesn't matter. I honestly think regardless of which way I cut the paper, she's gonna, like, the box will fit it regardless. So I'm just cutting the paper. I've already measured the box to see how it's gonna go. And I already know I gotta get different scissors because these are scissors that my son uses all the time, and he's cutting like crazy things. And I just need my paper scissors to be straight up. I'm going to fold the short ends of the boxes. I'm gonna fold that down with tape first. Sorry if this is a little bit too close. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. So I want the edges to be really nice and crisp, and I'm going to try to get them as crisp as possible. It's going to be a little bit difficult because this is like a glittery paper, and glitter paper does like to act a little bit crazy. Now my desk is definitely going to be covered in tons of glitter for weeks. So I'm just going in, increasing my sides. Roll the paper kind of out and pull the paper in and inwards, and now I'm going to tape on the inside. Usually with glitter paper, I don't want tape to be exposed on the outside. I would use super tape, but unfortunately right now I do not have super tape, so I'm really hoping that this paper will stick, to be perfectly honest. So now I just flipped it after I taped it down. I used double-sided tape to tape it down. I will demonstrate exactly the same thing on this side. I'm actually going to pull my box from bottom all the way to top just to make sure that it is taut. And now I'm going to fold this edge in like so. And it's okay if it like rips or gets a little bit wrinkly on the edges that are being folded in, because they're being folded in. Now if it was like the big side, I definitely wouldn't want that to happen. So now I'm taking my double-sided tape and I'm taping it, and I'm taping it half on the white paper on the inside and half on the paper, the glitter paper that's going to be folded in. And now I'm folding it in and taping it inside. So now, let's see, it's all that glitter. Let me see if I can do this again with a couple more tapes. Double-sided too. So now they're taped in. I know that they're uneven. One is longer than the other, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. So now I am going to cut diagonal so that I don't have so much paper. And when I get to the top right here, I'm just going to angle it in and cut inwards like so. And I'm going to repeat on the other side. On this side, I only have a little bit to cut. You don't want to cut off too much because you definitely want it. This glitter paper is going to be the death of me. I'm just taking some more double-sided tape. Taking it in. Hopefully this will work. Okay, let's pause because I need to go find some super tape. Okay guys, I'm back and I found like the smallest amount of super tape. Super tape is red and it's actually meant for glitter paper. So it actually is super sticky on one side and has a little film on the other side. So I'm just taking it off, laying it down just like I would. It's like a double-sided tape, but just super tacky, super sticky. Okay, so now what I'm going to do at the corners right here, I'm going to fold in my paper upwards and I'm going to match it up with that. Sorry, I cannot. I will show on the other side because I can't show with only one side folded. I'm just going to speed through this portion right here. Okay, so now that I have the edge folded, I'm gonna fold it in and I'm gonna turn my box sideways and I'm going to cut off an excess amount of paper. You can do this a little bit different, or you could do it just as I'm going to do it now. I like to fold it in like this and press my paper all the way down and in. And since you have these two flaps right here, I'm going to take my double-sided tape and tape the two pieces of paper together. Because if you don't, when you fold it in, the top layer, this part, like once it's folded in, it would flap back up. So I just want to like fold it in and crease my edges as much as I can and unfold it. And now I'm going to use some of that super tape. Hopefully I have enough to wrap the remainder of this gift or the remainder of this box. You want to know something? I think I'll just put 3 little pieces across, because if I use a whole strip across, I might not have enough for the other side, and I'm really gonna need more of this tape for the other side. So I'm just cutting it in 3s like so. Put 2 to the side. I'm gonna go in and peel my tape. Sometimes it's easy to peel, sometimes it's not. It's actually easier to peel when it's actually on the paper, but I just want to show you guys. So 1 tape, 2 tape, hopefully you guys can see that. Let me see if I can pull up the edge. There we go. And the last one. Hopefully you guys can see this. Since this is only my 2nd time filming gift wrapping, I definitely don't have my angles figured out. Now we're just going to take it and press that paper in, making sure it's nice and tight. And that's how one side of the box is going to look. So now I'm going to repeat it on the other side, and once I get to the part where I wasn't able to show you last time, I will jump back in. We're going to cut each side at a little bit of angle just to get all this excess paper off. So now we're going to take our paper, and I want to match it up with the side of the box right here. So you want to fold it in slightly, find the edge of the box, and this piece of paper you want to find the edge. And sometimes you get like little creases. The paper doesn't want to work with you, like right now, but it's okay. I've had paper actually rip on me, so I think I'm doing a pretty decent job right now. But we want to fold it in, make sure. Sorry, it's moving my mount. It's not the prettiest sometimes, and that's because the paper isn't super taut, and sometimes it's hard to get this paper really tight. See, I just actually ripped my paper. Luckily, it's going to be folded inwards and won't be too exposed. Okay, so now that I got this side folded, the other side should be easier. So you see how it's matching up with the side of that box. We can go in and fold it. And now I'm going to come in on this side, and now I can crease it. And I can lay it down and fold it in like so. And see how I have all this extra? That would have been nice, but we didn't have enough extra paper like that for all sides. So now I'm going to cut it. Fold it in one more time just to make sure our box is going to be nice and perfect. Unfold it. Get some regular double-sided tape. Stick it down. stick it down. And now we're gonna grab a little bit of our super tape. Ooh, Cindy, you are so lucky to have some of this super tape. I'm just gonna go in with my super tape. Tack it down. Even when super tape is wrinkling like it did right there for me, you can still stick it down and use it. Even if it's like twisting like a regular piece of tape, you can't use it once it's twisted, but this super tape you can still use, which is nice. Ooh, got my fingers on the other piece. And now we're gonna just fold that in, smooth it out. And no, the inside of the box doesn't look the prettiest, but once she has everything like stacked in there, it's gonna be so cute. And now look, we have our cute little ice creams. They're so darling. And bam. So now I'm gonna go run through the next gift. Not gonna need super tape because this is just regular standard paper that's super easy to work with. beautifully wrapped boxes that she can now put items in for her friend's bridal shower, and they're gonna look very beautifully wrapped on the tables, and people are probably gonna be like, whoa, those boxes. Hands down, somebody will ask her, can they take the box home? There's gonna be no doubt. And I'm just gonna put a few items in one of the boxes so you guys can see how, if you were to wrap some boxes and put them on your desk, how it's going to look. It's gonna look really cute. Got some folders. Maybe we could turn them this way. Yeah. Got your folders in there. You could like lean it against the wall. I'm gonna throw my planner in there just to be super cute, although I would never do that. But yeah, now you can see, like, wow, you can't see the bottom of that box. One, you can barely see the size of the box. If you were to take pictures of the box, you have some really beautiful angles that you can like use this box not only to present to somebody but also to keep in your own home. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you got some really cool tips out of this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, leave me a nice comment if you have any questions about how to wrap the gift, if you're confused or anything like that. More than happy to help. I love gift wrapping. I love all paper, clearly. And thank you so much for joining me. You guys enjoy your day. Bye.